And we back like bra straps. Is Voch Lombardi. We're here to take a look at Andre Dillard, Washington State left tackle, offensive lineman. So he's had a pretty solid rise over the past, couple of pieces of the draft process, few months or whatever. He had a pretty good Senior Bowl. Combine was fantastic, moved around really well. But let's talk about some film. So, like I said, he does move very, very well. Like, that's his big defining trait. That's what's really going to make him a lot of money. He makes babies when he gets to move and travel around. So, when we're watching film on Andre Dillard here, we're going to look at two things. I want us to look at his feet, how he's moving, how light they are, how quickly he gets there. Are they constantly moving? Are they active? And then I want us to look at his hands. Once we make contact, once we get to whatever destination that we're wanting to get to, is he gonna punch? Is he going to deliver a blow, get his hands in the right places? What's he going to do with his hands and feet? Let's take a look at this play. So Andre Dillard is going to float like a butterfly, man. It's fantastic, man. Like, combine nerds, help me out. How much does Andre Dillard weigh? And then let's talk about it in context of how light his feet are, right? Like, they're constantly moving. They're not very labored. They're not cumbersome later on. I'm going to show you like great pass set moving, like not crossing his feet, keeping his post foot up, how he kicks or whatnot. I got plenty of examples today. But then let's take a look at his hands, which really makes my ass itch a little bit. He never gets his hands in the right place. I mean, never. He's really going to have a problem with these length guys. When we talk about offensive linemen with their length, the easy example to go to is, well, Joe Thomas didn't have great length. Well, sure, for every Joe Thomas, there's some short arm scrub that didn't make it because he has short arms. The reason why, if you have length, you better have. If you don't have length, you better have some damn good hand placement. And Andre Dillard doesn't have good hand placement. I want my hands inside, right up on these numbers. If you're gonna push something heavy, you don't want to get on the outside of it. You want to put your force and mass on the middle, bend your knees, and push the damn thing, right? Andre Dillard gets those hands to the outside, or they'll just come up late or whatnot. And this lengthy kid, number 10 right here, this lengthy kid really does a good job of separating himself from Andre. So what Dillard will do is he'll just hand fight. He'll hand fight till he'll get his hands in a advantageous place, and then he'll move his feet and the block will be done. I don't think that'll work on the next level. So right now, Dillard got his hand on a tricep and like a shoulder or something, right? He'll get his hands there, continue to fight, but he'll just kind of keep moving his feet and the block will be done. I don't think that'll work if you go against some gangsters on the next level. Let's keep watching. I like this right here. They have a gap exchange up front. Andre Dillard is going to be very aware of it. I think he has some pretty high awareness. I'm going to show you an example of it later. But they're going to gap exchange. Dillard is going to pass 10 along on the inside. Dillard's going to get his eyes back outside for whatever's coming back over the top. That'll be 97. Fantastic feet. He traveled well. He's mirroring pretty well right here. Say that 5 times fast. But let's talk about Dillard's hands, right? When it's time to engage right here, where is his hands going to go? It's going to go right up under, right up in that damn tricep, man. And I think Dillard can benefit from just tucking his elbows in pretty tight. If you tuck your elbows tight, and you can do this at home if you want to, if you tuck your elbows tight and shoot your hands, they go where you want them to go. They shoot directly forward, and they shoot like into the chest plate. His elbows kind of get a little flail right there, and right before he shoots his hands, that little elbow flail enables your hands to not get to where you want them to go. See that little outie thing that he's doing right there? If he would have kept his elbows tucked, let me pause this. If he would have kept his elbows tucked right here, then he would have shot his hands a little bit better. Now, can some coach that into him? I mean, sure, we'll see. But I think if Dillard is going to grab you by the tricep every time, then I don't know. But like I said, he'll keep those feet moving and he'll stay in the fight simply by mirroring and traveling well, and just the constant hand fighting. Like, so if you get here, it's easy to disengage from him because Dillard ain't really got you right here. Just disengage from Dillard, but he'll keep his feet moving, stay in front of you, and keep hand fighting with you. And that's how he wins a lot of these blocks. Plus, with Washington State, the ball's going like pretty damn fast. Not all the time, but with a lot of these situations, Gardner Minshew is really getting rid of that thing. But let's keep looking. Just another quick talking point about his awareness. I really like how he okay, let's take a look right here, right? He's gonna kick, 10 is gonna disappear, and he immediately gets those eyes back inside, man. I really like that. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this play because nothing too big happened here. But if anything was to try, like, you can't just trick Andre Dillard into like making like a mental mistake. Like he's constantly on a swivel, and I really like that in my offensive lineman. Let's just show it one more time. Disappear, get your head back inside, and then let's go help with 97. He's gonna get back inside, and first time I've seen him deliver a blow, didn't do much, but the first time I have seen him put hands on somebody in a very aggressive way. But I really like that. Let's move on. So this is a run play, and you're really going to get some of the same traits. And I got another run play from Oregon pulled up to where it's like the same kind of deal going on. Like, I don't know what they teaching at Washington State, dog. I don't know what they coaching, but Dillard never really comes off and delivers a blow. He kind of chops his feet for a bit, then he gets hands in the wrong place like he normally does. Like, that's normal, getting your hands in the wrong place. But he'll chop his feet, get hands in the wrong place, but he doesn't deliver a blow. He doesn't really push and move guys or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, he does. It doesn't look very typical of run blocking. And if you look at this defensive end, he's going to end up chasing the ball carrier because Dillard ain't really got a good grip on him. He ain't really got a good firm purchase on him, right? Now, if Dillard comes off the ball, bam, fires his hands on the inside and then drives his feet and takes that guy somewhere, then that'll be a different conversation. Then 90 probably wouldn't even be a part of this play, but 90's able to kind of just get free and move around and navigate. I got another good example of it. Hold on, hang tight. Let me see if I can find it. All right, cool. Here's another example, okay? We got Dillard here. We got 90 there. Let me just show it, because somebody going to get pissed off if I start talking before I show the play. Whatever, because y'all trash. All right, cool. Let's run it back. So Dillard, okay, let's watch his feet first, right? How does he move? How does he travel? Light feet parallel to his opponent. Like, it looks good here. And I like his feet from an offensive line standpoint, like technically or whatever, they don't cross. He keeps his base. Let me slow this down. He's going to kick. And when the crossface happens, he's not going to, drop his hips or anything. He's just going to pound his post foot, which is his inside foot. He's going to pound his post foot like he's supposed to, and he's going to get back inside. But what happens is 90 doesn't stop moving. Andre's in the right place. Andre's taking all the proper footsteps to get there, but Andre didn't punch. Andre didn't deliver a blow. He just kind of caught him. And if you don't deliver a blow, 90 don't stop. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I think Andre, just one of his biggest problems, like with his hands. Sure, like somebody in the chat box is going to be talking, I'm a Washington State fan. You ain't got to have hands to be great in the league. Bullshit. Somebody's got to put hands on you, right? And catching 90 doesn't stop him, right? Now, if he would have punched 90, because he's in fantastic position right now, he even pounds his post foot like I like. If he would have punched the hell out of 90 right now, 90 would have stopped moving, but he didn't. And 90 crossed face, and he eventually sacked Garner, so... Well, he didn't sack him, but he did grab his shoestrings and pull him down. But that didn't have to happen. YouTube Illuminati is taking money away from your favorite content creators, and people often ask the best way to support the channel directly. I tell them that's subscribing to my Patreon. Just $1 a month would increase production and the frequency of uploads. Basically, that means more content for you. For less than a bag of almond M&Ms, you can support the channel, call dibs on requests for future videos, and you can have access to Patreon exclusive material like my throwback film sessions. That's patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. I appreciate the support. Doski Woski. Salute. The big point in all this is that his hand fighting does work, but it's just that will it translate on the next level? Like technique wise, I want you to get your hands inside and just be powerful. Let's take a look at him versus Jalen Jokes right here, who's long as hell and super athletic. You're not just gonna cross up Andre Dillard for the sake of saying that you're gonna cross him up. Now, Jalen Jokes' technique could use a little bit of work, but if he's anything, he's long and athletic. You can't beat Andre Dillard with just athleticism because he can move as well, right? And if you look at Andre's hands, they still kind of, not really fall to where they're supposed to be. But what Andre will do is he will continue to fight, and you see this little over under he's about to do right here, this little over fight and work his way back inside, then he'll complete the block and the block will be done. I just want a better, more efficient way to do it, Here's another run rep, which is pretty wild to me, man. But, they just kind of hands and then they just kind of angle themselves to let the running back decide which way to go. Now, I hate it. Like, I can't stand it. I want you to come off the ball and hit this guy. Right. Like look at 11's helmet right here. Like, it don't pop back. It don't move. Like, there's no violence there. Dillard's just kind of going to get his hands there and just maneuver his hips and just let the running back whatever. But I don't know, man. So coaching on the next level could possibly work too. But I like Andre Dillard, man. I ain't even trying to get too negative with him. It's just that in film session nature, I just gotta be this way about it, right? Take a look at this goofy shit that Washington State did. They're gonna line the snapper up because the center's right there. The center's there with no damn football, but they're gonna put the snapper there and look at this goofy shit. Just take a look at him, goofy or whatever. You can watch Andre right here if you want to, which is a better job actually of firing off, kind of, sort of. He still missed with his hands, even though I like this technique, sort of. If you're gonna hook to this direction, I kind of like the torquing of this direction. You want to torque that D lineman's left side to get him to kind of turn a little bit. That's the right technique, but I don't like Dillard's hands being on the damn nameplate of the jersey. I would rather it be closer to the kidney. I would rather it on the inside, and then we kind of torque and turn or whatever. But get your hand off the nameplate or whatever. But they actually score on this. Actually, shouts out to the running back. I think I know who this guy. Washington State's running back. Can't think of it right now. But hey man, shouts out to him scoring on this goofy ass play. But whatever. Moving on. And this was the biggest blow I've seen Andre Dillard deliver in 3 games. Yeah. Context, y'all. It's context, right? This is the biggest blow I've seen him deliver. Now, like I said, hands once again. The other guy got inside. Dillard really didn't get a good, purchase on the block there, but he did try to sort of kind of almost deliver the blow. But the reason that 11 was able to get off and not really move anywhere is because Dillard didn't continue with the, with the aggression, I would say. So, sure, Andre Dillard is a pretty good movement pass blocking guy, but I think I've seen enough of him not really, I wouldn't put too much faith in him as a run blocker. I told somebody on Twitter, forgot who it was, y'all can go to the Senior Bowl footage and go see him run blocking over there. But I've seen enough here, man. I've seen enough. So like I said, man, it's probably gonna take a little bit of coaching and just a lot of repetition to really get those hands in the right place. I think Andre Dillard can be okay because he can move, and being able to move is the first step, the first part of being successful as an offensive lineman. But there's a physical part of the game. There is punching, delivering the blows, and all that stuff that comes with the hands or whatnot. So I mean, coaching, we'll just see. Whoever drafts him, we'll see what coach he ends up going to, and we'll just go from there. I'm not really ready to make a bold proclamation on what Andre Dillard could be because I do think that his movement is pretty damn special. But everything else, whatever. So anyway, man, like this video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I drop random film sessions in the middle of the week just like this. Follow me on Twitter, VOCHLOMBARDI. The Patreon is more important than food and water. Also join the Discord. And if you're a Patreon member, I have a VIP type of Discord thing for those guys too, so tune into that and support the merch. Don't forget the merch, man. Y'all hold it down for the Doski Woski and the Peasky Whiskey, y'all. Salute.